The third era, time. This is the third era, in which I have come to teach you the lesson that must spiritually unite humanity, for it is my will that languages, races, and different ideologies no longer be an obstacle to its unification. The essence with which I formed each spirit is the same that all possess, and the substances that make up the blood that runs through the veins of men is the same in all. Therefore, all are equal and worthy of me, and I have come again for all of you. The transformations that human life suffers will be so great, that it will seem to you as though this world had ended, and another been born. Thus, as in all times, the life of man has been divided into eras, or ages, and each of them has been defined by something, whether by its discoveries, by the divine revelations received, or by its development in the sense of beauty, which they call art, or by its science. So the era which now begins, the era that is arriving like a new dawn, will be typified by the development of the gifts of the Spirit, the part that you should have cultivated in order to avoid so many evils, and which you always left to later. Do you not believe that human life can transform itself totally, developing spirituality, cultivating the gifts of the Spirit, and establishing the law dictated by the conscience in this world? Soon all the peoples will understand that God has spoken in each era, that the divine revelations were the ladder that the Lord has lowered to men so that they may ascend to Him. Some will call this new time the era of light, others the era of the Holy Spirit, others the time of truth. And I say to you, it will be the time of elevation, the time of spiritual recovery and of revindication. This is the era that I have long wished to live in the heart of man, but which has been continually battled against and destroyed by man. A time whose clarity is seen by all, and under whose light all the children of the Lord are united, not in a religion of men that chooses some and rejects others, that proclaims its own truth and denies that of others, that employs unworthy weapons with which it imposes itself, or that gives out darkness instead of light. This is the third era, in which the spirit of humanity must liberate itself from the chains of materialism. This shall bring about the greatest struggle of ideas in the history of man. Perversity, selfishness, arrogance, vice, lies, and all that has shadowed your lives, shall fall like broken idols at the feet of the worshippers to give way to humility.